Alright, good afternoon, welcome, or whichever time you're watching this video, welcome to Principles of Marketing. We're going to look today firstly at the production life cycle, then later on we might look at services characteristics. Now, the cost of a product sales and profits are its lifetime, over its lifetime. So the product life cycle is described as the course of a product sales and profits over its lifetime. It involves five distinct stages: product development, introduction, growth, maturity, and decline. Product development begins when the company finds and develops a new product idea. Then the folks, please pause the video at intervals. First thing, product life cycle is defined as what? The course of a product's sales and profits over its lifetime. Right? And there are three stages. Sorry, there are five stages: product development, introduction, growth, and maturity and decline. Pause the video at all times, write these notes down. Product development begins when the company finds and develops a new product. During product development, sales are zero and the company's investment costs mount. That's a characteristic of product development. And the introduction stage now, introduction is a period of slow sales growth as the production is introduced in the market. Alright? Profits are non-existent in this stage because of heavy expenses of product introduction. So, first thing is first, during product development, sales are zero and the company's investment costs are what? Are very high. They get higher and higher. In the introduction stage, profits are what? Non-existent because of what? Heavy expenses of product introduction. Growth now is a period of rapid market acceptance and in what? Increasing profits. Maturity is a period of slowdown in sales growth because the product has achieved acceptance by most potential buyers. Profits level off or decline because of increased marketing outlays to defend the product against competition. Decline is a period when sales fall off and profits drop. We'll look at them in a little bit more detail now. Product development begins when the company finds and develops a new product idea. During the product development, sales are zero. Company's investment costs mount. As I said before, introduction is a period of slow sales growth. As the product is introduced in this market, profits are non-existent in this stage because of the new heavy expenses of product introduction. The PLC stage, in which a new product is first distributed and made available for purchase. All right. Now the introduction stage. In this stage, as compared to other stages, profits are negative or low because of the low sales and high distribution and promotion expenses. Much money is needed to attract distributors and build their inventories. Promotion spending is relatively high to inform consumers of the new product and get them to try it because the market is not generally ready for product refinements at this stage. The company and its few competitors produce basic versions of the product. These firms focus their selling on those buyers who are the most ready to buy. The growth stage now, if the new product satisfies the market, it will enter a growth stage in which sales will start climbing quickly. The early adopters will continue to buy. Late buyers will start following their lead, especially if they hear favorable word of mouth. Attracted by the opportunities for profit, new competitors will enter the market. They will introduce new product features and the market will expand. The increase in competitors leads to an increase in the number of distribution outlets and sales jump just to build the reseller inventories. Prices remain where they are, decreased only slightly. Companies keep their promotion spending at the same or slightly higher level. Educating the market remains a goal, but now the company must also meet the competition. Profits increase during the growth stage as promotion costs are spread over a large volume, and as unit manufacturing costs decrease. The firm uses several strategies to sustain rapid market growth as long as possible. It improves product quality and adds new product features and models. It enters new market segments and new distribution channels. These are different characteristics of a growth stage. All right. In the growth stage, the firm faces a trade-off between high market share and high current profit. By spending a lot of money on product improvement, promotion, and distribution, the company can capture a dominant position. In this, however, it gives up maximum current profit, which it hopes to make up in the next stage, which is what? Maturity stage. The PLC stage in the maturity stage is the production lifecycle stage a company's in which a product sales growth slows or levels off. At some point, a product sales growth will slow down and it will enter the maturity stage. This maturity stage normally lasts longer than the previous stages, and it poses strong challenges to marketing management. Most products are in the maturity stage of the life cycle, and therefore most of marketing management deals with the mature product. The slowdown in sales growth results in many producers with many products to sell. In turn, this overcapacity leads to greater competition. Competitors begin marking down prices, increasing their advertising and sales promotions, and upping their product development projects to find better versions of a product. These steps lead to a drop in profit. Some of the weaker competitors start dropping out, and the industry eventually contains only well established competitors. Although many products in the mature stage appear to remain unchanged for long periods, most successful ones are actually evolving to meet changing consumer needs. Product managers should do more than simply ride along with or defend their mature products. A good offense is the best is a good offense, they say, is the best defense, which was said by Gary Sobers. The best form of defense, he said, is what? Is to attack. They should consider modifying the market, product, and marketing mix. In modifying the market, the company tries to increase consumption by finding new users and new market segments for its brands. For example, market 101 year old, for example, Matthew 101-year-old card maker American Greetings is now reaching younger consumers through social networking, widgets, and instant messaging channels. The company might also try modifying the product, changing characteristics such as quality, features, style, or packaging to attract new users and inspire more usage. It can improve the product styling and attractiveness as well. It might improve the product's quality and the performance, its durability, reliability, speed, and taste. The company can try modifying the marketing mix as well in this stage, improving sales by changing our one or more marketing mix elements. The company can offer new or improved services to buyers. It can cut prices to attract new users and competitors customers. It can launch a better advertising campaign or use aggressive sales promotions, trade deals, sense of premiums and contests. Now look at the last stage now, which is the decline stage. Decline stage is a PSC stage in which product sales decline. The sales of product firms and brands eventually dip. The decline be slow, as in the cases of stamps and oatmeal cereal, or rapid, as in the case of cassette and VHS tapes, which are now out of stock or out of sight. Many of you who are watching this video don't even know about these tapes at all, or cassette. Sales may plunge to zero, or they may drop to a low level where they continue for many years. Sales declined for many reasons, including technological advances, shifts in consumer taste, and increased competition. Now, some companies don't like to use technology. They are not adapted. They have not adapted to technology and the advances of technology. Right? As sales and profits decline, some firms withdraw from the market. Right? Those remaining may prune their product offerings. They may drop smaller market segments and marginal trade channels, or they may cut the promotion budget and reduce their prices further. Carrying a weak product can be very costly to a firm, not just in profit terms. There are many hidden costs. A weak product takes up too much of management's time. It often requires frequent price and inventory adjustments. It requires advertising and sales force attention that might be better used to make healthy products more profitable. A product's failing reputation can cause customer concerns about the company and its other products. The biggest cost may well lie in the future. Keeping weak products diligent search for replacements creates a lopsided product mix, hurts current profits, and weakens the company's foothold on the future. For these reasons, companies need to pay more attention to their aging products. A firm's first task is to identify those products in the decline stage by regularly reviewing sales, market shares, costs, and profit trends so as to remove them. Then management must decide whether to maintain, harvest, or drop each of these declining products. Here now is a graphical presentation of the characteristics of the different stages in the market cycle. Please know them. Also, the market objectives of introduction is to what? Create product awareness and trial. The marketing objective of growth is to what? Maximize market share. The market objective of maturity is to maximize profit while depending defending market share. And the market objectives in the decline stage of this life cycle is to what? Reduce expenditure and milk brand. Characteristics now, sales, no, there are low sales for in introduction stage. There are rapid rising sales in what? Growth stage, peak sales in maturity, decline sales in declining sales in what? The decline stage. So all of these characteristics are each each um each aspect is covered as you go along. Strategies, product, price, distribution, advertising, sales promotion. These are all what takes place in the different segments as it relates to these listed on this side. Alright? So you can read through, make notes, read through this. This is a summary of what was discussed before. Alright? Now we go to the nature and characteristics of services. A company must consider four special service characteristics when designing marketing programs. So the characteristics of services are what? Intangibility, inseparability, variability, and perishability. As we look at them in detail now, first one is service intangibility. Services cannot be seen, tasted, felt, heard, or smelled before they are bought. For example, people undergoing cosmetic surgery cannot see the result before they purchase. Airline passengers have nothing but a ticket and a promise that they and their luggage will arrive safely at the intended destination, hopefully at the same time. To reduce uncertainty, buyers look for signals of service quality. Service insep- we continue the service inseparability now. Physical goods are produced, then stored, later sold, and still later consumed. In contrast, services are first sold and then produced and consumed at the same time. Mercy. In services marketing, the service provider is the product. Service inseparability means that services cannot be separated from their what? Providers, whether the providers are people or machines. If a service employee provides a service, continue with service inseparability now. If a service employee employee provides a service, then the employee becomes a part of the service because the customer is also present as the service is produced. Provider customer interaction is a special feature of services marketing. Both the provider and the customer affect the service outcome. Then look at service variability now. Service variability means that the quality of services depends on who provides them as well as when, where, and how they are provided. For example, some hotels say Marriott have reputations for providing better service than others. Still within a given Marriott hotel, one registration counter employee may be cheerful and efficient, whereas another standing just a few feet away may be what? Unpleasant and slow. Alright? Even the quality of a single Marriott employee service varies according to his or her energy and frame of mind at the time of each customer's encounter. Last one is service perishability. Service perishability means that services cannot be stored for later sale or use. Some doctors charge patients for missed appointments because the service value existed only at that point and disappeared when the patient did not show up. Alright? The perishability of services is not a problem when demand is steady. However, when demand fluctuates, service firms often prob- have difficult problems. For example, because of rush hour demand, public transportation companies have to own much more equipment than they would if demand were even throughout the day. Thank you for watching. Please do continue to revise. If you can go back to the video again, listen and read through, make notes. Thank you. Enjoy the rest of your day.